Welcome to Effervescent, where we embrace a full circle approach to health. Today, we have a fun episode, especially for this week, since it's a very family-focused week. But before we get started, we're going to just do some mindful breaths. And if you're new here, we just do this at the beginning of every episode, and it's really quick, so don't skip ahead. We're just going to take 3 mindful breaths together. You can keep your eyes open or closed for this one. This one, our intention is just to become so present. And so notice your breath first. And then when you notice your breath, focus on the feeling of the breath. The tangible feeling that you can feel in your body. Where do you notice sensation? Maybe you notice a temperature. Maybe you notice the clothes sitting on your body as you breathe in and out move. And then just do one more mindful breath. And then let it go all the way. So good. So good. Okay, so for today's episode, we're going to talk about gifts that you can give that are not really common, more outside the box gifts. And I think it's going to be a fun episode. And this week is, like I said in the beginning, it is a more family-oriented week sometimes for some people. In the U.S., a lot of people will celebrate Thanksgiving this week. And whether you celebrate it or not, this episode is for you because we're just focusing on family and giving and what is your intention with giving. Mm-hmm. And then also after Thanksgiving, there's Black Friday and then Small Business Saturday and then something Sunday and then
Cyber Monday,
and then Travel Tuesday. Just like this is the time of year where things just ramp up and it feels exciting, but it can also be very ungrounding. And I think it's important to talk about that giving gifts can sometimes be out of obligation instead of from like, I want to give this gift, you know, like if you gave them the gift last year, then you have to give them one this year, the whole mindset around it. So hopefully the goal of this episode today is to help you have more ideas of like, there are things that you can give that don't cost as much money or just are different that you could actually give from like a place of abundance. Mm-hmm. So my first question for you guys is, what is your favorite gift you've been given? And listener, I want you thinking about it too. What's your favorite gift you've been given?
This is hard. That's hard. I mean,
it's so hard.
I'm older. There's a lot of holidays or time to think about. But the first one that comes to my mind is one that you gave me because we're talking. But I love, this is a great topic for you to lead because you are very good at consciously giving and from the heart and meaningful gifts.
This
so
is
I love
verbatim what I was going to say too.
Yeah.
Thanks,
and so
guys.
I love, was it last Christmas? 2 Christmases ago when you made the oil combinations for the face. It's something that I still use, and you made it, and it was intentional, and it was so yummy for the oil, just the face and everything, and you made a whole kit with that gift. It's like you had the oils, you had the homemade spices to make tacos that was healthy, and then you had, what else was in that bag? It was all so good, and Dad still keeps his by his bed.
I know.
And anytime I like go to try to sneak over and get like the spices, like those are my spices.
I just cracked it open the other day for the first time and gave it to him.
Yeah, we love it.
But he's like held it like, I want it for when I barbecue. And I'm like, okay, I'm barbecuing at your house.
And the chili
please.
sauce that you make for him, like it's so awesome. So one of my favorite gifts. Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Yeah. I love it. And just to pause, I'm going to go through 5 gifts that people can do from my very favorite is the last one that I'll share. And so that's actually in there. So I'm glad you brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was literally going to do one Kinley gave me. And I think that's so funny because she is the perfect person to do this episode. And there's something to be said about gift giving that I think I've noticed throughout the years because I'm actually not really that good of a gift giver in a way of I wait till the last second, and then I'm not someone that like writes stuff down, and I want to do something better, but like Kinley is so good at doing lists or like being so intentional. And I think when it comes to gift giving, and a tip that I'm going to give very first, I know this is not your question, but I feel like I want to say it very first, is the best gifts that I have ever received or have given come from a place of groundedness and how do I explain it? Knowingness. These are awful words to use, but basically I'm saying the better you are aware of your loved ones and the people around you, the more ideas and the more intentional ideas that are going to pop up. And I think that when you're like disassociated or like you're not really like super grounded and present with your people, that's when it's harder to be like, oh, well, what did they say during that conversation when they liked what, you know what I mean? And so I think that's why Kinley's so good at giving gifts, is she's so, obviously you practice being present and being so grounded and being here. And I think that shows through, because then you catch the little things that most people wouldn't catch. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's something I've wanted to practice, but yeah, that's a thought first.
Well,
and then
thank you.
She writes it down all year long. Even when she hears somebody else say something that somebody wants, she's like, wait, what was that? And she writes it to her list.
Yeah,
So
We're going to talk about it. We
we will. And I know I hijacked it, but
no, I actually like what you said before you answer. I'm like, okay, thank you. It's a compliment. And like, I feel like it's a huge teaching moment, or like moment for all of us to notice, like, okay, when you're grounded, it literally shines through. Mm-hmm. Not just through like, okay, I'm grounded, I feel fine, everyone's not. Like, people feel that you're grounded because of the gifts you give them, because of the way you look them in the eye, the hug you gave them. It wasn't like a pat on the back looking the other way. It was like, oh, they hugged me. And actually, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but people tell me all the time, Kinley hugs are the best hugs. I hear it all the time, and I'm like, haha, thank you. But I'm just thinking about it in this moment.
It's so true.
It's probably because I'm actually like with them in that moment.
Yeah. And I think when it comes to like mind, body, spirit's the one I neglect the very most, just being brutally honest. And so in turn, that makes me more disassociated and less present and stuff. And so like I literally have noticed that when it comes to gift giving, that it's like, oh, I know my people, or like I'm always around them, and yet what would they like, you know? And so I've just noticed that. Anyways, one of the best gifts I've been given was from Kinley too. And there's actually two from two separate years, but it comes down to the same idea. And again, it's like we're obviously talking, so I for sure thought about like Kinley's gifts. She took the time to grab my, was it you guys both? It might have been both of you guys. She took the time to grab my wedding flowers.
So Mom did that. Mom pressed them. Did you?
Okay. Was it only you?
It was both of us.
Was it both?
Mom saved them and pressed them, and then they were there for a long time. And then
you, okay, that's what I was going to ask too, is if it was you and Kinley.
She
both of us
assembled it and everything.
Yeah. So for the listener,
I think it was Mom's idea.
I can't even remember, honestly, but we were both excited to give it to
you. It was amazing. Whatever it was amazing, and I loved it, and I am so grateful. For the listener, at my wedding, I had like my bouquet and stuff, but then I left, and I think something happened to my bouquet, or like I can't remember, and so I didn't think I had any wedding flowers saved, and I was like sad, but I was like, okay, it's whatever. And then they had like secretly saved what was left, pressed them into these frames, and there's these beautiful gold frames, and so then I can hang them on my walls as decorations. And I think there's so many elements to that. One, it's the intentionality of like, it's the thoughtfulness of putting in the time and the work all the way through. And I think the effort shines through more than anything when it comes to like gift giving. Is like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, maybe this is just me, but it's like, if someone takes the time to do something, that is just so heartwarming to me, instead of just, I mean, I don't know, I do the same thing where I just like buy a gift and then ship it. That's totally fine.
But you can feel it. Like, it doesn't even matter if they did something that you like. It's like
they took the time to sit there and do that thing. And so, yeah, these gold frames, it's like I use them all the time. Obviously, they were in my Florida house, and it's like decor I will always cherish forever. And yeah, I loved it.
I love that. Well, thanks guys for sharing gifts I gave you. I wasn't expecting that at all. I want to go through 5 types of gifts because we're already like into it. So number 5, because I want to work down to number 1. Number 5 is a favorites things gift, which is what you're saying, Mom. That year for Christmas, we gave, instead of
The siblings.
Yeah, everyone used to do like, okay, everyone gets a name of a sibling and then we only buy for that sibling instead of, because we have a big family. So instead of giving everyone a $2 gift, we can give everyone a $10 gift.
It's actually worked so well. If you have a big family or like you want to do it with your extended family, whatever, it's actually a really fun idea. But yeah.
Just focusing like one person. And there's like apps. Literally, you look up Christmas gift generator and you plug in everyone's name and it says so-and-so gives to so-and-so, so-and-so to so-and-so. And if you don't like it, you say refresh. What was I saying about it?
Favorite things.
Yeah, so what we did was instead of just everyone getting one person and buying them a gift, we decided last year to try to do this favorite things gift. And so we all got our favorite thing and then gifted it to everybody else. So mine was like, okay, this is our favorite homemade taco seasoning and blue light glasses and an organic face oil that I make myself and a room spray, something like that. And then someone gave their favorite like car Scentsy, and like it can be cheap because it's your favorite thing and it's the intention behind it is, oh, they didn't just buy me a car Scentsy. It's like they loved this and they're excited to give me this thing that they love.
And those everyday things, I think of those people that gave it to me all the time. Like every time I put it on my face, I'm like, Kinley gave this to me, you know, or then you get in the car and there's a car Scentsy and I'm
even
like,
Jordan,
oh, you know, Ella likes the smell or whatever, you know.
Yeah, Jordan gave us all lip gloss.
And it was our like such a good one. And like I always think about like Jordan
doesn't wear the lip gloss.
Our little brother,
he has 6 sisters, and so we have to kind of help him sometimes.
He didn't do his favorite thing.
But that's
guy.
true.
I guess to kind of go about things differently sometimes.
Which he totally could have, but he's just a little younger and he's like, okay, they like lip
But
gloss.
I still thought about like the thought of him just being like, oh, I'm excited to give it to everyone.
For sure.
Was cute.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, what did you give?
I literally don't remember. It probably wasn't that good.
No, it was.
No, Brighton's was like
you
literally
did the
one of the
recipe
best.
thing.
Oh,
and it was so good.
Oh my gosh.
How do we forget this?
That
is
took
huge.
hours.
Okay, so tell about it because that was such
you
a fun
guys,
idea.
this is actually a really good idea for the listener as well. I think this is like timeless, you guys. And you can make it in Canva for free. It just takes a long time. I asked my grandma and Kinley and mom and everyone to send all of the recipes pictures, because a lot of the times, like, you know, you write them down and you have them in your little recipe box and whatever, which is great. But I made Canva, you can go to like recipe cards, and so I copy and pasted all of the recipes. It was like 80 recipes into the recipe cards of all of our family recipes, and then our maiden names are Moss, and so I just said like Moss Family Recipe Book, and then I exported it, made an ebook that you can download into if you're
gonna want this now.
It's nice, honestly. Yeah. I'm like, should we do it as like a freebie? It's literally already made. It's Moss Family, But it was just so...
Comment below if you want the recipe book.
Legit. It's like 80 pages. It's like... But then Kinley added some of her own, too. And I added some of mine. Like, even just the way I prepare chicken and proteins and, like, all of this stuff. It was so good. I need to, like, refresh it and send it to everyone again and be like, use this.
It was so fun. It was so fun, though, because on Christmas morning, Brighton said, okay, this is my gift. Check your phone. And then we all checked our phone, and she sent us the link to the cookbook. To the ebook.
Yeah.
And it's just on our phones, like free, just sitting there on, if you have an Apple phone, it's like an app that's already
it's
there.
Books. It's like the Books Apple thing. But yeah, I mean, you could send it as a PDF too, and it would totally work. But I forgot about that.
Okay,
How
but
did I
like,
forget?
Even if you were like, these are my 5 favorite recipes, like if people are like, okay, I can't do 80, you can still put your favorite ones together, even write it on a card and then give it to them. And that is like such a sentimental gift, you know?
I got that idea because for my bridal shower, I made everyone bring in recipes and drop it in like a little box or something, and that was my favorite thing ever.
I brought like half of them.
You did, but I loved it. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're getting married or whatever, such a good idea.
Yeah, yeah. I think Ella brought like her favorite pens.
No, it was her scent. Was it her scent?
I think we've done it
Hallie.
2 years.
Hallie did this
Yeah.
scent.
The pens.
Oh, Hallie was the
Sorry.
scent.
Yes.
Ella
Ella was the
gave
pens.
pens, and it's like,
And I genuinely
exciting.
use those every day.
yes, we all do. That's now, they're all over our house. Because we all use the same pens now.
Yeah.
Just so fun.
It's so wholesome and
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 5. 4, another amazing gift, which we've kind of already touched on, is your energy. Like your time. Instead of it being like a thing, being like, okay, here's your coupon to we're going on a canyon drive and we're going to get Starbucks or whatever. Like your time. Even we're going to go read in the park by the river. I think that could seem like a cop-out, but like to actually receive like an intentional, and you can make it specific to that person too.
Totally.
Like we're going to go have a day doing traveler's journals in the park, just us. I feel like that goes a long way.
Totally.
Or like a day date. Oh, even like local workshops, like what's that place you go to?
Gem Studio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's actually a place here in Utah. I don't know what it's called, but it's at the point of the mountain, and I went to it once by myself because I went through a chapter where I took myself on dates every Friday night, and I went to this place and you make your own chocolates.
Oh, cute.
They were so good.
That's fun.
And it was so fun. It's just this group class. They have like lemon curd and Nutella, all these things you can put inside.
Can we go?
Yeah, all the different
It's
chocolates.
lunchtime. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
But like so fun. So I feel like, yeah, that's still money, but it's time.
But even like a craft at home, like homemade pizzas, like let's get dough and make pizzas and watch a movie. I think experiences like that are so cute. I love that. Ella gave me a coupon book when I was super, super young, and it was like, clean your room. And I literally would cash them in, give her back the coupon, and be like, clean my room.
Ella's such a business
Or
girl.
yeah, she's so cute. Or another one was like a massage, because I was always sore because of sports and stuff, and I totally would cash it in and be like, give
She's
me
good
a
at
massage.
massages, yeah.
I love that so much. I actually think that making a little coupon, which you can do for free on Canva, it like makes it that much better.
Totally.
If you're
And
like,
to remember to cash in the coupons because sometimes we give them or receive them and then we forget to
Are
use
you talking to
them.
me?
I'm talking to me. Actually, I'm thinking of the cute things my kids have given to me and then I forget to cash them in and be like, hey, you gave me
Use
this.
it,
Let's
yeah.
do it, you know?
yeah, that's funny. Okay, 3 is an adventure, which is very similar, but thinking of something like they've always wanted to do. Can you think of like an example of like an adventure you could gift someone?
A concert.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite. Those are always my favorite. Oh, that's another favorite gift I've given. Again, these are all going to come up, and there's so many more I could say, but I personally, I love the experiences of concerts so much. And my family, one time I was like in a really sad year, and my family gifted me Lorde, the artist, her concert, and it was the best thing ever. But yeah.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
Can you
live
think of another?
music and concerts can be so expensive. And
They
so-
can.
but there are like free like music in the park or like
Totally.
artists that visit and do different things. Music festivals and even music festivals are getting expensive, but
Yeah.
there are free ways to get to live music. I
Yeah,
love live
and even if
music
it is
too.
paid, it's like a very
Yeah.
intentional gift of
Yeah.
like, I know you like
Time and-
Noah Khan. I'm going to get you this ticket 6 months in advance because that's going to be my Christmas gift to you in the future. Another one that I just thought of that I've given that I love to give is Airbnb gift cards.
Yeah, we did that for my mother-in-law. It was
Yeah.
great.
Even if it's like $50. I mean, that's even steep. Like just anything towards an Airbnb, like when you're cashing that in on your Airbnb, you are grateful for the $20.
A Delta gift card.
Delta, yep. And then I feel like those are not just, Amazon gift cards are great, but like, or like Walmart gift cards, but to know the person, be like, hey, I know you love Trader Joe's. I know you love to travel, whatever.
Or it's almost being like, hey, you need to take a vacation. Yeah. I'm going to help you. Because usually what I do on accident, not really on accident, but I'll get like an Amazon gift card or something, and I use it for stuff I need instead. And then I never like gift myself something. And so sometimes it's kind of fun to like make the person be like, go have fun, you know, with an Airbnb or something, whatever. Yeah.
My friend actually, it was her birthday and she did not know what she wanted. And I was like, what is something, which this is a question you can ask yourself or ask someone. What is something you know you want, but you never buy for yourself? Mine was massages. I know I need them. I want them. I never buy them. And then my mama and dad gifted it to me for Christmas. And I kid you not, still like the best gift ever.
Totally. Speaking of, I got that for my birthday. I haven't cashed it in yet.
Which also, if you're wanting an adventure, this is a huge adventure. But Costa Rica, I think I'm doing a Black Friday sale.
Heck yeah.
Because we're filming this a little bit ahead of Black Friday. And so if you're wanting to go to Costa Rica, or you know somebody that needs to, that also could be a gift.
That would be a life-changing
Quite an
gift.
adventure.
Because it's not just a vacation. It's like a whole reset on life.
Which
in a good way.
It kind of feeds into the next one, which is anything health-related. I feel like this one, you have to be conscious. Be aware of what you're doing. Yeah, you're not going to like,
That's
therapy.
Word. Yeah.
Exactly, where it's like
Christmas. Here's a scale in therapy.
Even Costa Rica, though, I'm like, such a fun gift, but like,
be ready to work.
the person has to want Costa Rica, not just like,
you're not going to go lay on the beach.
We had someone come this year who was gifted it, and she had no idea.
She did great, though.
She did great and loved it, and she's like, holy crap, this was life-changing, but she was gifted it for Christmas. And
Kinley's, there are more immersions. So you are working through a lot of things of like amazing reflection questions and yoga therapy. You know, I mean, how would you explain it? I could explain it my way, but it's like you're going there to work.
It's a retreat.
And it's a reset, but you're not going to sit and swing in a hammock for 7 days. Like you're doing reflection and work and mindset and intentional change.
Yeah, I always call it an immersion, but then people are like, what is an immersion? I'm like, okay, it's a retreat, but I don't like the word retreat because retreat is to pull back. And I feel like Costa Rica is an immersion because you're literally every day focusing on one chakra at a time through the yoga flows and then the journal questions, and then the food is intentionally first chakra food, and then the activity we do, like everything is very intentional, and that's why I don't like to call it a retreat, because you're actually leaning in, not away. But yeah, so if you gifted that to someone, just know, like, maybe gift it to yourself and not another person, unless they really want it. Which is okay to do.
How many times do I reach under the tree and I'm like, to mom, from mom. That's amazing. I bet.
Totally.
I got myself something great. And by the time I open it, I can't even remember what I wrapped anymore anyway.
Okay, well, this is actually an interesting topic. Do you guys believe in buying yourself gifts for Christmas?
I mean, obviously, I do. It's like there's some things that nobody would ever know that I wanted.
Yeah.
And
like to ask and be like, can you get this for me?
Yeah. Like, and I'm like, no, I'm really excited about this. And I want to, it's usually like shoes or something I want to use for exercise, like a goal that is coming up. Like, I know I want to trail run in the mountains. Nobody can go pick me out. Like, it's hard to pick out trail running shoes. I'm going to try them on. And so it's hard when I'm shopping for everybody in a big family. And then I see something, I'm like, I'm really excited about this. So I try to not just buy whatever for myself. It's more like, this is an intentional something that I'm excited to work on this coming year, and this will get me out there, you know.
I love that.
I actually, to that point, and kind of another idea is to the goals, Mom actually gifted me this last year. It was super fun because it was an experience plus like a gift I wanted. We went to the running store, and because I had a goal. This is like all three. I wanted new running shoes because I had a goal of I wanted to run more, and mine were And so instead of her just like shipping them to her house, me just picking them out, it was like, no, we went to the running store. I ran around the track and she was with me, and we decided together. And that was honestly way more fun.
That
than
is so fun.
choosing them and getting them shipped. Yeah,
And that's
I like
fun
that.
to watch you use them.
Totally.
Because I'm like, oh, that was a fun memory. Oh, you haven't used them enough? Is that
No,
what you're
I haven't, but I have.
You
It
have
just
ran.
Oh, totally. I mean,
when you go from Florida to Utah, some things are gonna change.
yeah, but I mean,
weather
I'm running. I'm just not like a track star like
That's
I
okay.
want to be. But I have something to say, and I don't want it to dampen the mood because it's supposed to be a happy thing, and I don't know where to insert it, so I'm just gonna insert it here. And then I know you have another step
you're
or
good.
another gift. So when you say gifts for health, I sit there and I think about maybe the people that have everything and you can't gift them something because you're just like, oh, how do I explain this? I want to word this really good, but I guess to the listener, forgive me if I don't word this as amazing. I have the best of intentions. I think some of the best gifts you can give your loved ones and your family is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry, your health. And no one can make you healthy, whatever that looks, but your family and your loved ones are gonna want you around for a long time. And obviously you can't just like buy something for them to use. It has to be their choice to give it. And I think that that's never looked at as like a beautiful gift and something so important and more important than any monetary thing we could ever give someone. Like you said, giving someone your energy, your time, your presence, and your health so then they can be around you forever, your life, and to be able to move around and hold your grandkids and like all this stuff. It's like, I think that that's so overlooked and almost taboo to say that that would be the best gift to give, is for you to focus on yourself, whoever it is in your life, and give it to us in a way. I think that that's a beautiful gift.
I love that.
It's
I love
really
that.
cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool challenge of ways to think about, to reframe and think about what is gift giving and what are the best gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that.
I also think it's so cool because we're literally talking. I just asked, like, do you buy yourself gifts? I think it's kind of a cool way to piggyback of like, I'm doing this for me. I'm getting healthy for me, but that is a gift to everyone else. Yeah. I am a grounded person for me.
Yeah.
But that gifts people with better gifts. Like,
totally.
I'm healthy for me, and that is the greatest gift. It's time. Mm-hmm. It's energy.
And there's the message that I think we get as a mom or even a dad of like, I provide, this is what I have to give food. I give a home, I give and so we dive, I say we, but I think it's pretty common as parents, like diving, nose first into all of the providing things. And the easiest thing for like people to do is set aside the health. Like, I'm too busy to exercise. I'm too busy to prepare my food. I'm too busy to this and this because I'm providing for my family.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, the best providing is to be there.
It's the same thing with what you talk about with parents driving change and stuff. It's like, for parents, the best parent you can be to your kid is a healthy, happy parent. And taking the time to go get a massage or go to the gym or like fill your cup up so that you're going to in turn be the best parent you can be because of that. And I think that's the same type of gift for your kids or any type of loved one ever is that. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I love that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I love that you said that because that's not at all what I meant by health gifts, but it's like, there's the mic drop moment of like, that is the truth.
I had it this whole time, but I was like, I don't know where to put it in.
That was literally perfect. And I'm not meaning to be insensitive. I'm just going to make it a little more surface level.
That's fine.
It's like, I loved it. And I want to give some ideas. So how do I say that?
And this is what you buy. No, really, though.
It's so face oil. That's literally.
No, that's okay. Since we're here anyway, I had something else to say.
No.
I mean, go ahead.
Are you really saying something?
I'm really going to say something.
Oh.
I'm ready. I want to just plug this somewhere. Like, Brighton just opened the door. So I'm like, for me and what I've learned about gift giving in the community it's important that if we are going to, say, do Sub for Santa or drop off gifts and help in our community, first of all, it's cool to do it through United Way and Sub for Santa because they help you do it in ethical, loving ways. It's hard to know how to always give to people that you don't know or that you want to show up in the best way in ways that they need. But one thing I've learned that I didn't know at first is, like, we want, as the gift giver at Christmas, it's exciting to be the one that, like, buys it and wraps it and delivers it. But it's not about us. It's about the kids or the family receiving. And so United Way always teaches that if you're going to give, to just put it in a bag and give the parent gift wrapping paper and tape or whatever, and let them have the joy of the wrapping. And also so they know what their child is going to open
instead of wrapping
on Christmas
it all
morning, instead of being like, I don't know what they're going to open, you know? I think that's really important to consider, as well as that Sub for Santa and giving at Christmas time is awesome. And you think about those needs, they actually go throughout the whole year and not just at Christmas. So if you can't help at Christmas because you're spending money maybe on other things, holidays and gift giving, remember that it is just as needed to buy diapers for a family in February as it might be in
And that's
December.
when it's the hardest because, like at the homeless shelter at least, people always sign up to feed family, or families sign up to go feed the homeless, which is so cool. You can do this for free. You can either be the one that provides the food or just like go work in the kitchen and help serve the food. And it's so rewarding. But they say that like the holidays, they're always slammed, and then it's nothing.
People
and
don't
then they
think about
struggle, and it's winter, and there's no food.
Yeah,
It's like,
and those same people still need to eat and still
Yes.
need to feed their, clothe their kids and things like
Totally.
that. So yeah, not to damper it, but just it's exciting and everybody is giving, and so to just recognize that.
Honestly, even like schedule a time in February instead, but be like, we're doing this as a holiday tradition, and yet let's do it in February for love or something
Valentine's
like
Day.
that. Yeah. That's an interesting point.
I love that you brought it up because this is like one of my very favorite things you've taught us through the holidays. And Cam and I still do it by ourselves. We spend most of our Christmas money on doing the 12 days of Christmas for another family. And we just like throughout the year are kind of watching and aware. Let me be real. Kindly. Cam is not paying attention.
He's working hard.
He's working really hard and he's focused on a lot.
Focus
But-
on work. Yeah.
But like, I guess at the end of the day, at the end of the year, he is aware of like the people he's crossed paths with. And if we don't have someone, we ask people we know. I'll post on Instagram, okay, we're looking for a family. Can you guys send me some families? And people send families, and it's like, oh, it's heart-wrenching and you want to help all of them. I want to help all of them. And then I just like sit with it and meditate and pray, and then you know when to do. But I would say like that is one of the best things you could do during the holidays is give as a family. Not just give to individuals, but like all together go and give instead of who's giving and getting, and like go give.
You know what I like too, to this point of money, because I know money is, such a hard thing when it comes to like you want to give so much, which I do like volunteering because that's free. You can do it whenever. But something that's a little cheaper is sometimes what I'll do during the holidays, and I guess I'll do it any time, but specifically during the holidays I'll think about it more, is maybe even doing just like bigger tips like through the drive-through or tips when you're going out to eat or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but like maybe instead of the regular tip amount you usually do, like raise it by a few percentage points, whatever. And I think that that's even a cute way to just be like, oh yeah, no, like this is just a little extra, like a little extra I can give right now. But yeah.
I'm like,
idea.
all the memories are going. Were you going to say something?
No, I just like that idea of the tips, because that's an easy way to just give a little bit more. That's cool.
Even this last winter, I'm like remembering that I was at Walmart at midnight and they were about to close, and I was one of the last cars in the parking lot, and I don't remember what I went and put on everyone's car. I was talking to the employee at the self-checkout, this sweet old lady, and she's like, yeah, my brother died, my dad died, don't have anyone. And she like made a joke. She said a sentence like, but I've got me, something like that. And so it just like sat with me, and I went to the car, and it was a blizzard. Okay, like snow, crazy slush snow all over the ground, and I'm in like shorts, sandals, a t-shirt, and I didn't have anything in my car but like a letter, like an envelope, and I ripped up that envelope into the smallest little pieces, and I just wrote that one sentence because I didn't know what car her car was, and I like, "You're not alone," or something like that, and I put it on every single car in the parking lot because I didn't know which one was her car.
That's cute.
And then I got to sit in my car because it's not about me, but how fun to actually get to sit in my car and nobody knows that I'm watching them all go to their car.
I like
so
that.
Cute.
There's so many ways to give.
Yeah, the notes, like leaving notes and stuff.
And not the rude ones that are like, "Park better." It's like,
Yeah,
why
no,
hit your car?
Never.
I hit your car.
I'm not going to leave my insurance.
It's like there's
Or Merry
an
Christmas.
abundance.
Yeah. I just think though, like leaving notes and stuff is like super cute, easy, anonymous, free idea.
I've put cash on people's cars in the parking lot. Like, there's infinite opportunities if you're looking for them. And if you're listening to this episode, you are. And I'm really glad that you're listening because that means that you care to give. And so it's exciting. It's something to be excited about. As far as like health gifts, I was meaning like that face oil, or
Totally.
even one of my favorite go-to hacks is you buy the bath salts, the Epsom salts that are scented, lavender, eucalyptus. You buy dried flowers, and you put the little you go to the dollar store.
Where
or
do you
take
buy dried flowers?
you can get them on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Or you just
I
buy
just,
a bouquet and wait for it to dry. I don't know.
yeah,
Like,
literally,
that's
I've
probably-
done everything.
Yeah.
I've taken flowers from my garden and just like, you wait for them to dry first. And you just take it and you pour it into whatever little container you have and mix it up with the little dried flowers and tie a bow on it. And it's like, I made this bath salt for you because you did.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I like that. One that I think obviously you have to like maybe ask for permission, but is more expensive and people do care about is either like a gym membership or classes. So like 3B yoga in Utah, a class pass to be like, hey, I bought 5 yoga classes for you, or Pilates. Like, I mean, those are expensive. So to be given those types of gifts or like a gym membership, I know that that's not like the cheapest thing in the world, but maybe you're a listener and you do have more money, or you're trying to think for your kids or whatever. And obviously like, you know, maybe try and get a feel on what they would even want to do in terms of like movement. But yeah, I think those would be great gifts.
Gosh, I would love that. Like, that's a good gift.
I know, I was literally gonna say it too. I literally should be like, where do I input that I want fry boots really bad into this episode?
Okay, I'll write it on my list later.
Fry boots are the best.
If you weren't watching the video, I gave my mom the side eye about the yoga class.
And if I were
really
Kinley, I'd be
awesome
taking notes right now, but I just smile and nod. Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's a really
And
good
I remind you
idea.
later because I'm the one that wrote it down.
Yeah.
I'm going to write it down.
No, I mean,
Yoga.
side
And then I
note-
ordered online, and I take the bag and I spin it really fast and hand it to you. Pick a hand.
True,
Okay,
you've
can
done
we
that
talk
pick a
about?
hand.
I have done it, and let's talk about like even the wrapping of it. And once again, I'll use like not me as an example. You know, like taking the time to wrap is
Something pretty,
It's so
yeah.
fun to open it and to receive it, and that is not my strong suit. Is okay, so Christmas time, you know, I have a lot of kids, and so I'm wrapping a million presents, and they're not cute wrapping, but they're mostly wrapped. But like at birthdays, when it's the only person that's, you know, you're giving to one person, it actually is way less time that it takes than say a Christmas as a parent. And I won't take as much time to wrap it. I don't know why. Just never really thought about that.
Yeah, and like to some, that is like I know Tiff, that is like part of the gift. is
Yeah.
I like picked this branch to put with this bow and like
Yeah.
Wow.
so creative. And awesome. Like there's no box. You don't have to do it one certain way. And when mom wraps gifts and gives it to us and it's empty, we're like, thanks, mom.
When you're wrapping for
Every
7
year, we at least have one present that is fully wrapped.
It's like
with
a random
nothing inside.
Amazon like opened box that she thought had something.
You guys
Or a
wait till I
gift bag.
actually lose all my memory. Like, imagine the things that'll happen. It'll be like the
think
Christmas
that's
story and
hilarious.
like wrapping the cat. Doesn't
Yeah.
that happen till the cat dies? Choose the cord. What happens with the gift?
What are you talking about?
Somebody will know what I'm talking about when they listen to this. You don't have
Are you talking about the movie?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
song? Like, okay.
Yeah, the
I did
Christmas
not know what you were
story.
talking about.
As
National
the host, where do I go from here?
National Lampoons. The old people
Oh.
relate some of them.
I've
with
never
me.
seen it.
Well,
but-
that's your problem. That you need to.
We'll watch it after this.
Okay, so health. Let's talk about mental
you
health.
haven't watched National Lampoon's Christmas? You haven't? Yes, you have.
No, you've
I've
tried
shown
to
it
get
in
me
the house
to
like
for
every
a
year.
long time. I've dodged the bullet every time.
I fail. Okay.
You've tried. You literally
This year.
did
This
fail.
is the year.
This year.
Oh crap! I'll be gone.
Good. It's good.
Okay, what other
Um,
health ones? Oh, you have one more after this,
Well,
yeah?
I did want to say to you that subscriptions, Burl, the lady that's my dear friend. Oop, I hit the mic. You might have to cut that out.
Okay.
The lady that's my dear friend, she gifts to all of her grandkids. They get to pick one subscription.
Smart.
So it's like, whether it's a magazine,
we live in a
or
subscription world, girl.
Audible.
That's a good idea.
or
Such a good idea.
Disney
Spotify.
Plus, Spotify.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Netflix.
I mean, hers
Yeah,
were more
that's a good
tangible,
idea.
but I'm sure, like, as we've evolved,
Brighton has more ideas for me now.
it's
I don't
like
have to
such a
wrap
cool
that,
idea.
so fine.
Wi-Fi subscription that I just had to pay for.
Utilities, HOA subscription.
Mortgage.
What's our timeout? I'm almost done, but I'm just so curious.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
44. 44.
Okay. Okay, we're close to being done. Okay.
This is a fun episode. I like
Counseling.
this one.
Yeah. Counseling. Okay, but like that's
For real,
awesome.
I know.
I know. I want therapy.
It's like just
Yeah.
know your demographic, but such a business way to say it. Okay. Okay.
Know your demographic.
I gotta read my notes.
I know I'm still like counseling in a scale. It's going down.
Know your demographic. It's like a couple that's like,
I'm
hey,
gonna
you need divorce counseling.
I'm gonna sweat through your hoodie if we keep laughing, so we gotta stop.
What type of counselor you need?
She's been writing notes all year in her travel history. They
I
just
think
had
my
another
mom
fight
needs-
at the family dinner. Need to have a
Oh,
couples
so that's the
therapist.
root problem. You
I'm
need
so
ayahuasca.
sorry. This
Oh my gosh.
is, oh
Okay.
my gosh, I didn't sleep that much.
The final one
It's gonna be good if it's fun.
is your presence. It's called presence for a reason. And Brighton already touched on that in the health aspect, but the greatest gift, we've been talking about it the whole episode, and I didn't bring it up, you guys did, is that grounded presence with your loved ones, because let's be real, the holidays are going to be the times that you're more activated because you're out of your routine, you're with your family, you're with all this rush and
In-laws.
Not
people
as
you
much
don't
sleep, less
extended
money.
family.
know. Yes, like
Trying to
so
fit in
much
all the
is
things,
changing,
yeah.
and people are feeling big emotions, and not everybody knows how to deal with their emotions. So it's like, there's so much out there around the holidays, but the greatest gift that you can give anybody, holiday or not, is just being present with them. When the family dinner blows up, relax your butt, take a breath, look away. Sometimes that helps me if I'm like looking. I feel like my energy's outside myself, but if I look down, I feel like it kind of breaks that off, and I take a breath.
This is good for Thanksgiving too, because
Yeah.
I know Thanksgivings can be hard.
Yeah. And take a breath, and if you can, try to smile slightly without like it being obvious that you're
Not
like
sarcastic.
laughing at everything. You're like, that's not the goal here. Don't say Kinley told me to laugh at the family drama. Maybe it could help, but more so like come back to yourself. Maybe think of something you are grateful for in those hardest of moments. Like that's gonna be the hardest time to think of something you're grateful for, but there's still something. You can still be grateful for the food on your plate. You can still be grateful that you're wearing shoes and somebody else out in the cold isn't, you know? And it kind of snaps you back to become present. And I feel like when we did our Mindscapes call with the group, so many people were talking about how like they just give and they're giving to all their kids and there's so much happening and they want to be there. They want to give. But really the greatest gift you can give is being present. Do you guys have anything to say on that?
I think being present even with other people that you don't know around the holidays is really sweet too. Like, I just think of the cashiers that are working Christmas Eve, or like you were saying with that lady, it's just like, you know, holidays can be lonely. Whoa, sorry. And I think even the best, like, gift you can give people you don't even know is your presence and your kindness and your patience, too.
Even a smile.
Yeah.
Like,
in the lines or driving.
Patience in the lines.
Yeah, like smile
everybody's
at them
trying
glare.
to do it. Yeah. And so I think that's another underrated gift. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Were many holidays that I met new people at my parents' house that I had never seen before. And I know it's because they were just being aware of somebody that didn't have anywhere to go at Thanksgiving or at Christmas time. And how cool to walk and be like, nice to meet you, you know, and to hear their story, and just so reaching outside of ourselves. I love that. I love the gift of presence. It's so cool.
Yeah, I think that would be like my biggest tip, my biggest thing to say in this episode. The thing I want the listener to take away the most is open your eyes and open your hearts, because there are people out there that don't have anywhere to go. There are people out there that don't have the money to even get groceries right now. And there are people out there that I couldn't even come up with a situation right now, because there's so many different scenarios out there. But if you can keep your eyes open and your hearts open and invite them to your next family gathering, if that's scary to you, then give them a little bit of money, or give them a hug or a smile. Like, even just look at them and look in their eyes and be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to give you my presence. And I'm going to tell you, you look beautiful, because you do, because I actually see you, because I'm present.
And if you're the person that needs the help, it is strength to ask for help. If you're the person that needs the food or maybe help with your family, I've been there. It's hard to ask, but yeah, it's hard to do it, but ask for help. It's a strength. And because there's times we can give, and there's times that we're learning just as much by receiving. And so I would just encourage people out there to do that.
Yeah, and I also have been in that scenario, and someone once told me that you're robbing someone else of the gift to give. You're robbing someone else of the opportunity to give to you, and they're looking. There's people looking. Who can I give to this holiday? Who, even all throughout the year, like, I want to serve. Put it out there, because there are people who want to serve you too. Yeah?
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I say that every episode. I have one last tip. I'm like, do I just throw it in? I'm going to throw in.
Do it, because I have an idea for another gift that we did.
I do too.
You do?
Like, it was so good.
One more tip for each
We
of
got
us.
serious,
Should we just do
you guys?
rapid fire and then
One more tip from each of us.
Okay. I'll go first. My tip is I keep a Christmas list on my notes all year long. Every year it's the same list, and I just throughout the year write down fry boots on Brighton's name.
Do you know how much they're?
No,
They're
I don't even know what they are. She just said it.
Don't write it down.
Just kidding. And I just keep this list on my phone, and it's so nice. And everyone in the family comes to me when it's time for a gift, and I'm not stressed during the holidays, because I've been writing, so-and-so wants a squatty potty. That's so random, but they actually want that squatty potty.
I got gifted that. Top 5 gifts ever.
Right? But it's like,
that's
if you
funny.
wanted it and someone heard that,
Totally.
you're like, oh my gosh, they knew. Okay, rapid fire. Who's next?
Okay, one of my favorite things to give is to my kids their favorite food.
I was gonna say that.
Oh,
That's
you
mine.
were?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
we
glad
can-
we can join it together. It's so funny to
It's
gift
so
like
good.
a jar of pickles, or to gift a bag of chips.
I would
or
always
to
get
gift
Sprite.
the
pickles.
because that was your
Yeah,
nickname,
Whitney's
and
was the pickles, yeah.
And it changes every year, too. Like, I used
box
to
of
get
cereal or,
ramen,
like-
and now I get, like, organic
Yeah,
something.
it's just funny to wrap
G to
it,
G
and-
bars.
and they'll always
Yeah.
use it and love it if you know what they want to eat.
Totally.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I totally
Is that the same
agree.
thing you were gonna say?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
literally
funny.
was, because it just came to mind. Like, especially when we were little, we always had like the funniest food gifts, and that was almost like a thing we did every year. It was like
frozen lasagna.
yeah,
You love this.
frozen or ramen.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember that,
Yeah, it's
and it was so good. Or I even think about, like, people know I love coffee, so I always get like tons of Starbucks gift cards. Are you kidding? I'm gonna use the heck out of those.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
something I already buy, but it's so great to like have purchased already. Shoot, I think I had another one. I almost want to think about another tip, but honestly, I'm learning more than I that I'm teaching.
That's great.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, if you have any ideas that you're just like dying to share, we want to know.
Mm-hmm.
So put them in the comments on whatever platform you're listening to. I think all platforms allow comments. Maybe not Apple.
I don't know about Apple, Spotify for sure,
But if-
YouTube.
yeah.
I mean, DM us, you can too.
Yeah.
But I'm sure other people in the comments would love to see the
Yes.
lists as well.
Yes.
I almost have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these were good for men, but do you have any others that are like good for men? Because
You mean women? They were good for women, not men?
like, no, we've been talking, I feel like, for men and women, but I feel like for me it's hard to gift for men.
Okay, I was thinking that too. I'm like, okay, then I think about Cam and Dad, and I'm like, okay, they like practical, but
It's so hard.
yeah. So, any ideas?
I mean,
In the comments, please help
Yeah,
us.
maybe it's just-
We grew up with a lot of women in the house.
yeah. I mean, pictures for me are always something that Dad's so happy to receive, whether it's in a book or it's in a frame or it's sitting somewhere. He loves pictures. I think it's meaningful. And so I feel boring because I give it to him so much, but he always loves it. That's my first reaction.
Okay, let me think of things I've given Cam. I've given him like a knife that he really wanted for camping for his bug out bag. I've given him like a fire striker, more like outdoorsy, like. And I feel like if they like the outdoors, there's so many outdoors things that you could give them that are just fun, like an outdoor little stove. There's so many things. You could even just look up like what are the number one things to have while going outdoors, and then buy one of those.
Yeah, literally, what I just got Dad, was it for Father's Day? He wanted one of those portable things that blow up, that pump up tires.
Oh yeah,
and it's like the
awesome.
size of his hand.
I just think it's so
and it
funny.
pumps up to, like in
Yeah.
emergency your like car tire or like anything else. And he was so excited. He's wanted it forever. This is the man that has everything, and it was not that expensive, and he was so excited.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you have to think differently of that.
I always have a hard time though. Like that's where I
Yeah.
get hung up about Dad, and I feel like I see searches all the time that are like what to gift someone that has everything.
Yeah.
Men especially.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I just wanted to throw that out there because I know that that's more like stuff I always like get hung up on every time. Every time.
Yeah, I'm actually pulling up my Christmas list to see if there's any. Okay. Of course, their favorite food.
Yeah.
My dad's really sentimental, so family videos. Dad, you better not watch this. This is our Christmas list idea.
I have a thought actually after you're done.
Notes,
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, handwritten.
I just watch him all year long. I'm like, okay, this is his favorite cologne. Even though he still has it, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to go buy that
he'll
same
use
one
it.
because he'll use it. He is all about like food storage. So there's a lot of food storage stuff on here.
It's like their hobbies. You have to just know your man or your woman, whatever, know their hobbies, because there always is like good ideas kind of embedded in that. Like mine for my husband's always something golf. The hardest part is I don't know anything really about golf, so
Yeah.
he always has to pick it out because I'm like, I can't pick
Okay,
it out
but
for you.
he'll talk about it.
Yes.
And it will sound like Chinese. And you write down every word. And then
I
you
literally have
Google
to.
it later. Like Dad said.
I literally-
Dad said, my dream is to drive a rally car in Vegas. And I was like, okay.
Check.
So
Yeah, that's a
we've
good
got
idea.
that written down.
My
Yeah.
tip though with that, because I know we're doing tips and we're closing, but this was half my question, half my tip. If all else fails, the tip that I always do, especially for like the men in my life, but I mean women too, is a bundle of things in a box or a
For sure.
basket, like a gift basket. I think it's so fun to open all the individual wrapping of like whatever. So I feel like Dad, it's so fun to do like his Red Bulls and the mints he used to buy all the time and a cologne or whatever. And I think that's always an easy, simple, good thing to be like. It's
That's
just
always a
fun to
go-to.
like open all of them too.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Sure.
I have like the most practical husband in the world, and I gave him a gift this year. Totally was like, I don't know what he wants. I'm gonna get this, and we'll just see what happens. It was his favorite gift by far,
Really?
and he like loved it. And I'm still like, what? He loved it. I got him a telescope,
Oh, cool.
and he was so excited about it. So like binoculars, telescope, just I think that there's this like idea that men don't care as much, and men will say they don't care as much, and maybe they don't, and I just don't listen. But I do believe that there's an inner child in there somewhere, and so like
Totally.
learning about their inner child is going to help you buy them a gift.
I also think there's two ways to look at it too. I totally agree with that. I also think when mom's like, well, it was so boring that I bought dad this like tire thing, because I feel that every year. I'm like, I'm the most boring person to give a man in my life this, but like if they look happy and they're happy, like take them at their word in that way.
Yeah.
So it's both,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully that helped. If you're a man, please comment. For our sake. We need help.
0.1% of our audience, please.
If you're a man and you listen, let us know who you are.
We want to know you. But to all the women, we love you and we're so glad you're here.
I know Shane, my friend Shane,
Oh, yeah,
listens.
yeah.
Hi, Shane.
And we will see you next week.
We'll see you
Until
next
next time.
Bye.